How does flash sync speed affect shutter speed in photography? Have you ever wondered how flash sync speed impacts your shutter speed when taking photos? Let's break it down and see how these two elements work together in flash photography. Flash sync speed is the fastest shutter speed your camera can use while still allowing the flash to illuminate the entire image sensor. If you set your shutter speed above this sync speed, you might run into some problems. The result can be uneven exposure, which is not what you want in your images. In cameras that have focal plane shutters, the shutter is made up of two curtains. At slower shutter speeds, which are at or below the sync speed, the first curtain opens fully before the second curtain starts to close. This allows the flash to light up the entire sensor at once. However, if you go faster than the sync speed, the curtains create a moving slit that travels across the sensor. If the flash fires during this time, only part of the sensor gets light, leading to dark bands or partial illumination in your photos. Typically, flash sync speeds range from about 125 to 250 of a second, depending on your camera model. Some high-end cameras can even reach sync speeds of 1/100 of a second or faster. This can be really helpful when you want to reduce motion blur or camera shake while still using flash. If you try to use a shutter speed faster than the sync speed without special flash modes, you will likely end up with uneven exposure. The flash duration is too short compared to the moving slit of the shutter curtains, which results in images that are not fully lit. Now there is a solution called high-speed sync. This specialized flash mode allows you to use flash at shutter speeds that exceed the normal sync speed. It does this by emitting a rapid series of lower power pulses, acting like continuous light. However, keep in mind that high-speed sync can reduce flash efficiency and output power. You may need to open your aperture wider or increase your ISO settings to maintain proper exposure. Understanding flash sync speed is essential for successful flash photography. For instance, when you are shooting portraits or outdoor scenes with flash fill, make sure your shutter speed is at or below the sync speed. This ensures that the flash evenly lights your subject. If you need to use faster shutter speeds to freeze motion or reduce ambient light, consider using high-speed sync flash or adjusting your aperture and ISO settings accordingly. In summary, flash sync speed directly affects the maximum shutter speed you can use with a standard flash. Staying at or below this speed will help you achieve well-lit images, while exceeding it without special modes can lead to partial exposure. Knowing how to manage these settings will greatly improve your flash photography experience.